the night. I'm not trying to just survive. I want to live cause I deserve it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. The Goon Squad gonna show you how. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. The Goon Squad gonna show you how. No, no. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hey, hey, hey. All the Goon Squad gonna show you how. Don't you worry. The Goon Squad gonna show you how. Goon Squad show you how. Oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey. All the Goon Squad gonna show you. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. All the Goon Squad gonna show you how.
Hello, and welcome to Last Time On. This is the podcast where we pick a show that none of us have seen, watch the pilot, roll some dice, skip some episodes, and try to figure out what happened. Last Time On. I'm Xhafer.
I am Ben.
I am Victor, and you are listening to the only podcast that is certified, ribbed for her pleasure, and lubricated for yours. Last Time On.
Oh my.
I am not going to ask for details on how or why that is the case. So we're here. We're doing our Billions recap. So we've watched as much of Billions as we're going to watch, sans one episode. We'll talk about that at the end. And we are going to be going through our predictions. Victor.
Shit.
Well, damn it.
Ben's been frozen this entire time, but it actually really works for this moment.
Yeah, I did, well, if you want to,
That's okay. We're going to have to do two of these
Yeah.
anyway. We'll just circle
yeah,
back.
we'll circle back.
Okay, that works. We'll circle back. We'll know the answers to half the shit by then anyways.
Right.
So,
I mean,
we'll
you
just
guys
circle
remember
back.
most of your predictions, right? Right?
Not a one.
Ah, God damn it.
Most of mine were people dying or people getting written out of the plot, and none of that happened. So,
Well,
we'll talk about it next episode when we go over our predictions. But today we're doing something a little experimental.
that's what we do on LTO, baby.
My dad always said there was a time and a place for everything, and that time and a place was college. But we're a little bit past that, but I guess this is maybe our college run here on LTO. So what we're going to be doing is, instead of finding a recap and reading it like we normally would, or trying to have someone help us summarize a show like we've done in the past, we do have someone helping us. We have Showtime helping us because they have put together these season in 25-minute videos for every season of Billions. And what we're going to do is, we haven't watched any of these yet, so we are going to pause the clock, as it were, on the recording. We're going to go watch the 25-minute recap of season 1, and then we're going to talk about it for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to do the same for season 2, 3, and 4 for this episode, and we'll see how long that takes us. This could be a very short episode for you, listener, and if that's the case, I recommend going and watching these videos. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's something new. We're trying something new. Hopefully it makes for an entertaining listen. If it doesn't make for an entertaining listen, I hope it makes for an informative listen. If it doesn't make for an informative listen, as Victor likes to say, keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah.
If nothing else, this will be a learning experience for all of us. So yeah, if
At least we'll learn what the heck happened and who was Clancy Brown.
yeah, we can do that. So if you'll excuse us, listeners, we are going to go step into the viewing room, and we will be right back. Okay, we have returned.
Did you... Vic, like,
Oh, man.
you just got back from a snack. You've been gone for like a couple of minutes. Did you finish early? Are you watching it like 1.2 or something?
We've been watching it 1.25.
Oh, okay.
That's how you didn't get the... Okay.
I didn't get the
hang on.
memo.
Jafar,
You didn't get the
Xhafer.
memo?
how
Yeah.
many monitors do you have?
So many monitors.
I have
I've got
one.
2.
And you don't have
I have
Discord
one,
on
and
one.
I got the memo.
Okay. Yep, I'm doing
Well,
125.
you sent the memo, Victor.
You sent the memo.
Okay.
You started.
Ben,
You said
you're finally
1.5.
unfrozen,
I tried
too.
at 1.5, and it was too fast for me, so I went to 1.25, and it...
I see. I listen to podcasts at 1.5, so I'm used to
Fucking Cylon.
He is a monster.
I can't do that. I've tried it. Yeah.
it. I think it's... I don't know. It's... Sometimes I wonder what undiagnosed shit I've got going on that I'm just like, I listen at 1.5 and it feels normal. But that's because when I'm engaging in most normal things, I'm just like, hurry it up, please.
You know what's interesting?
I do.
Last
empathize there.
episode, when I was high as nippins at a Bob Marley festival, fucking... Dude, it was the opposite.
What?
Like, I was having a million thoughts going on, but time was going by really slow. Like, it was very strange. I thought weed was supposed to have the opposite effect. When I say weed, it's THC gummies, but yeah, it was very strange. It was almost like I was in I was in bullet time. You know?
Well, so time goes by so slowly.
Well, Ben,
And
time
time
keeps on
Can
slipping,
do so much
slipping.
Slipping
into the future.
It was very
I
strange.
went Righteous Brothers, you went Steve Miller. Both answers are right.
Yeah. Well, we are
All
back
right,
from
so
our break.
we watched that season 1 recap. Man,
That was fun.
I liked that.
That was a very well done video.
Yeah, it was. Dude, the
I
music was
wish
very
I
nice.
would have put a bet on Dollar Bill gets arrested once
Oh,
a
I
season.
know. That seems so obvious now.
like had
Yeah. So let's go
like
over...
had we seen that episode, because there's a bit in the recap where Dollar Bill gets like arrested by like 30 FBI agents
Oh, yeah.
and Brian. And it's like, you don't need that many guys to get Dollar Bill.
Yeah, I thought they were going to start trashing the place and taking out everyone. Nope, they just came for Dollar Bill.
And it's the sort of thing where it's like, but he guilty though.
Yeah, he's very guilty. How many bags of money have we seen him toss around?
And it's just like one of those, well, why are they acting all incredulous? Like, we all know that person. We've all met that person who does the bad thing and then just gets mad anytime anybody finds them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Because how dare you not trust me? And it's like, because you've cheated on every girlfriend you've had and every test you've taken. Of course I don't freaking trust you.
Dude, I said that to an
Right.
old boss of mine. They were just like, I forget what it was about, but I was confronting him about something, and he just said, "Have I ever lied to you?" And I said, "What do you mean, like today?" Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble for that remark, but not the first time I've gotten in trouble. Won't be the last either. Anyway, so let's talk about this recap here for a second. Did you guys see the weird red X thing pop up in between scenes?
Yes.
Like it's the
Yes.
fucking Star Wars targeting computer? That okay, cool. Just making sure I didn't hallucinate that.
Nope. Saw that a couple of times.
So early on, we get. So this was after. I think this was after Dollar Bill was got by the FBI. We see Chuck and Bobby along with their respective legal teams at the negotiating table. And
Yes.
Bobby it looks like he pushed too hard. They were gonna.
Yeah, Bobby's being too much of a dick. where it's like he got caught, but I want to believe that they did this knowingly. Where it's like, all right, we've got the plea deal, we got everybody in place, and if we goad Chuck into breaking, he's gonna piss off Spiros at the SEC and Brian and everybody who works for him, and everybody be like, we got him. He was gonna pay $1.9 billion. He had the check, and you fucked it up. But yeah, he's a big piece of shit, and Chuck is like, no, and also you can never trade securities again.
Yeah, Chuck said him personally is out of the finance business, period, for a lifetime ban. I mean, I don't know. Without knowing the details of what exactly they got him on, either way, yeah, Bobby tears up the check for a stupid amount of money for the settlement and throws it in his face, and the thing goes to trial, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And this is what I need to ask you guys. Victor, Xhafer,
Yeah, Ben.
you guys ever get a lifetime ban from anywhere?
Dave and Buster's? No, I'm just kidding.
Man, I love that story.
It was just too good at Mario vs. Sonic Winter Olympics.
I can't recall getting a lifetime ban from anywhere.
I did get kicked out of Bennigan's once when I was 21, but that's because I was 21 and drinking Starry Nights that my asshole army buddy was buying us.
Oh, man.
You know what Starry
Xhafer,
Night
have you
is?
ever been kicked out of a bar?
Starry Nights are
No.
Jägermeister and Goldschlager. It's a fucking...
So,
Class
Victor,
of
this
bad
is going to
idea.
blow your freaking mind. 2 out of the 3 of us have been kicked out of a bar, and Xhafer's not one of them.
How the hell did you get kicked out of a bar, Ben?
So,
Wait, no, rewind. Ben, I'm like the most responsible drinker that you know.
I know, but Victor doesn't know that.
Like, truly, of everyone you know that you've seen utterly shit-faced multiple times, I am easily the most responsible drinker.
Oh, 100%.
No, but
And
if I had to guess which one of you, I would have guessed
presumptuous.
Xhafer. Just
I
because
feel like I am the most.
innocent.
I feel like I'm the most responsible drunk you've ever seen, Xhafer. You've seen me really drunk.
I've seen you-
not able to take care of myself a couple of times.
It's
but
true.
only in places where I planned for it.
No, that's very true. In terms of responsibility to yourself and others, and in terms of responsibility to others, yes. In terms of responsibility to yourself, there was a period
No.
of time where I was very worried about you and alcohol.
Oh, that's true. Yes. There was that time when I was working nights and I was drinking
Yes,
a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. There was a time where we did not have an intervention, but if it had gone on another month, we might have.
Oh,
People were talking.
That's nice to know.
I
was drinking a lot.
You were drinking a lot.
So for everybody at home, I was working nights, and so I'd get home at like 4 a.m. and nobody was awake. There was no one to talk to. So I mostly drank and watched Star Trek and wrestling. And I was drinking a lot. I was drinking a pre-prohibition, like, average person a lot. But, like, I was home alone. I wasn't driving or anything. But no, Victor. So, in college, I had a nickname. And that nickname was Lee Trevino. Lee
I
Trevino
don't get the reference.
is a professional golfer
Okay.
who you probably only know because he was a professional golfer who was in the film Happy Gilmore. And when Happy was about to do something stupid, it cut over to Lee Trevino going, no. And he does it like 3 times during that movie. He's also the guy who's like, Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Oh, that's what that's from.
And that was because a group of my friends in college, not the Xhafer group of friends, a different group of
The
friends,
other group of friends.
drank a lot, and they knew that, hey, if I'm about to do something, and if I look over at Ben, and he's shaking his head, no, don't do that thing, because Ben is the group's conscience while we're all hammered.
Okay.
And I internalized that, and so I was babysitting a bunch of 6-foot-tall Aryan douchebags.
Oh my god.
Well, they got really hammered. All of my friends were in the MMA club, like, so it was a bunch of just very big, strong guys. And then the night I graduated, I was like, you know what? I'm always taking care of these assholes. Tonight they can take care of me. And I got laid down on the floor of a dirty bar drunk. I broke my hand punching a mirror. I was just like, I'm making up for all of the shit I didn't do during college because I was babysitting people. And I literally fell into a gutter drunk.
Goodness. Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, I could see that from you. You being an all or nothing kind of guy. If you're gonna go hard. Oh, all right. Did not expect that out of you.
So
Ben.
other stuff we see here.
Oh, speaking of going hard,
dude,
we
I got a
find
whole
out the 9/11 revelations.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
so close. I was so fucking close in my predictions. Oh man.
You
Well, I
were
mean, it
very
wasn't an
close.
official prediction, but yeah, it turns out Bobby Axe was just a knee-jerk asshole, and immediately after the planes hit the towers, he starts thinking like a Ferengi and starts shorting all the airline and hotel stocks. What a piece of shit.
And then we get a bit later when he's being confronted by a bunch of firefighters who are like, "You were trading stockses while we was dying?" He's like, "Yeah. I started doing it when the first plane hit. And you know what happened when the second plane hit? I traded harder." And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I traded even harder.
I don't think that's a thing. But it's compelling.
Yeah, that actually that explains so much. Because I was trying to think, I was like, he must have done something really shitty, but not enough to land him in regards to 9/11. Because we heard 9/11 revelations, but yeah, that interesting.
Also, Spiros was a much bigger part of season 1 than I
Right?
expected.
He had a
Right.
whole thing going on. I didn't catch what it was going on exactly, but it appeared that Chuck had some kind of leverage on Spiros with
Well, Spiros had leverage on Chuck's dad.
right.
Yes. Because Chuck Sr. is being a dipshit all 7 seasons of this show.
Yeah, just going ham with it.
So then I think we see a guy with a wire negotiating with Bobby. Mm-hmm. Bobby apparently has like a Faraday cage installed in the office or some shit.
Yes.
Takes him in there to the secret room. They lose Chuck and the FBI guys. They lose their signal, and then during the interview afterwards, he starts puking up blood on Brian.
And this is the guy from later where they're like, "Hey, he poisoned him."
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So was it that he poisoned him, or was it that he? Oh, it was a poison.
And he had the sample.
Yeah, that's right. Okay,
Yep.
that Bobby had. All right, that's interesting.
So Bobby killed this guy who was already dying anyway.
he just sped up the
But,
process.
or no, he prevented him from getting the special cancer treatment.
Yeah, but there was something on the slide that we see later. That
Was from the ice poisoning. He poisoned other people later.
okay.
I'm misconstruing 2 things.
Yeah, I don't know. This is confusing. Either way, it sounds like Bobby's got more than he's definitely got some blood on his hands. So
Yeah, he's racking up bodies.
So,
also, we see again, just like Harry Met Sally taught us, that men and women can't be friends. But since that movie was made in the 80s, we live in our modern age, where we accept people of all persuasions. So men and women can't be friends. Men and men can't be friends. Women and women can't be friends. No one can be friends.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you're friends with the person you've been friends with for 15 years, everyone is just like, oh, so Wendy and Bobby are doing it.
well, that's one of my bonus point predictions. Is that Wendy and Bobby hook up? We see them
I
naked
have that as
together
a
in
prediction
a pool.
as well.
Yeah, They're in a hot tub together, sans clothes, and then
I
later...
don't think they've fucked here.
Yeah.
Because
It seems more like Bobby has invited her to a Turkish bath, and he's in there just like, I'm chilling. And she's like, okay, psychologist power move. I'll just chill too. I'm also confident. And he's like, haha, but little did you know, there are now compromising pictures because I'm a piece of shit.
Right.
yeah. Man, he
and
pulls
then-
out that stuff with, like, her Googling, like, BDSM gear at work.
Yeah, first of all, that's stupid, Wendy. What the hell? You know, that's what your
So dumb.
That's what your smartphone is for. And then
Yeah, that's real dumb. I don't do that.
We know you don't, Ben.
yeah.
I did just get fired. You don't know why.
Again, telling on yourself, dude.
Anyways.
So then, and then at some point, it was hard to make out, but I'm pretty sure Chuck was stalking Wendy and catches her and Bobby hanging out together, acting very, very friendly with each other on a balcony.
This is textbook canoodling.
Yes.
Which drives Chuck to go to a BDSM sex club where somebody catches him, but fortunately they catch the guy and steal all of his photos.
Right.
But he knows somebody's onto him.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then our season 1 recap ends with Chuck trying to give Bobby his best and last offer, and Bobby being like, fuck you.
Dude, the way the two of them are arguing on who has the moral high ground is just kind of fucking ridiculous. But did you catch what he told him? What Chuck threw in Bobby's face, that you'll be president in the Libertarian Club in prison?
That was
Yeah.
so good.
That was pretty nice. All right. Well, that's all the notes I have for this one. Now, I did go back and find some of my predictions on my phone, because in a surprising turn
We'll worry about that
in a
second
Let me
episode.
finish, Ben. In a surprising turn of events, who is the most organized one on this fucking podcast when it comes to this particular instance of keeping track of his predictions? It's this guy right here. Who expected that?
I've got all mine written down in the notebook in front of me.
Well, then
I
what-
just don't have them all on one page.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I
So
have
if
them all on
you've
my notes
got
on my phone.
yours,
Yeah.
if you've got yours, then you don't. Because see, Vic, what actually happens is you go back and you listen, and so since you go back and you listen and do all the stuff, we just kind of chill on it.
Okay.
I just write them down.
Look, just let me
them
have
all
this
written
moment,
down.
guys. Let me have this moment. Let me have it. Give it to me.
Take your
give me
moment,
give me the
Victor.
moment.
You earn
give it
it.
to me.
You-
give me the give it.
You
give it
get
here.
this one.
You get this one, that's fine.
Well, okay. So let's. Well, I say we go ahead and start the next 25-minute recap.
I will say, from my season 1 predictions, I got one. But that's
Well-
fine, because I think, did we all think at some point that Chuck Sr. was gonna die?
I believe so.
I gave it a 2-point prediction that he would either die or end up in jail at some point. So
I gave a 2-point prediction that he was dead, and he makes it all the way.
fuck,
good on you,
dude.
Chuck
Yeah, he
Sr..
beat those odds. All right, so are we ready for season 2?
Yeah.
Let's do it,
All right.
and we can do it at 1.5. So
I'm going to
or
do
1.25.
125.
Yeah.
But I will say I did take a bunch of notes because it was at 1 speed, which helped me. I have like a page and a half of notes
Well,
on season 1 here.
Well, why did what? Do you have anything that
We
we
covered
missed?
everything that was in them.
Okay.
Like it all came up organically.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's-
1.25.
Or I brought it up while we were talking, and I didn't
Okay,
refer
good.
to my notes. But
Yeah. No, I think
I would plan on doing the same, though.
Yeah, no, being the human spreadsheet that you are, I have a feeling you can handle 1.25. Okay, back into the viewing room, gentlemen. Okay, we have returned.
Hey, sorry, guys. It's a little bit of drama in the household here.
Oh, everything okay?
Is everything okay?
Everything is okay and everyone is fine. Beth has
All right.
trapped a hobo spider under a cup in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Are you sure it's a hobo spider?
I used one of those identify online things, and it said it was possibly a hobo spider, possibly a giant house spider.
A giant what?
It's a giant house spider. It's about this big.
You got pictures?
It's a big spider.
I got pictures.
Please don't share the pictures.
No, text it to me.
I don't want to see it.
Just text it to
I'll
me. I
send
want
it.
to see it.
I'll send it to you on Discord. In the group chat.
Hey, behave. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, set the house on fire, dude. Get rid of that thing.
So I'm going to have to figure out how to take care of that when we're done
Might
recording.
I suggest a large shoe?
Yeah.
It's in a glass cup. Whack. Break the glass. It's in the cup.
Tip and whack. You tip and whack.
I'm not getting my hands anywhere near this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's huge.
Then you leave it in the glass and you put a book on it until the thing dies.
That might actually be the play.
Yeah. I don't think it's a hobo spider because the hobo spiders
Is
don't
the
appear to have
striping
stripy legs like it has.
Okay.
See, the thing is, Victor, every spider, when you talk to Beth, is a homo spider.
Daisy, chill.
Cut this out. She can never hear this.
What, she thinks every spider is a hobo spider?
No, she thinks every spider is a homo spider
right.
because everything is gay with Beth.
Yeah. Damn.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Season 2.
Shit,
season
man.
2. All right.
I feel like, we saw 2 episodes this season.
We did.
Yeah, we saw
And
a little
one of
bit
them
more.
2 episodes
Had,
of
like,
season
no
2
clips.
and 2 episodes of season 7.
So we have a little more context for this season. We start off with Chuck getting an investigation into his conduct from that one guy. I already forgot his name, but he looks like he stepped through a time portal
Dake.
straight out of 1960.
Yeah.
He's got the slicked hair and the retro, pre-retro eyeglasses. I don't know what the hell to call them, but yeah.
He looks like Jimmy Simpson.
There you go. We get an angry mob outside Axe Capital waiting for them to reopen. Hang on.
Yep, because they had been briefly shut down. And he's like, you guys fucking need me.
You need me.
Yeah.
Wendy got paid $5 million.
Yeah, what the
Hush
hell?
money.
That's interesting.
You know what I would do if somebody paid me $5 million in hush money?
Fuck off.
With Hush?
Yeah. I would never work again.
Yeah.
But this is what leads both Wendy to her brief sabbatical working for Krakow and for Chuck being investigated because he shut down an investigation and then Wendy got $5 million. And it's like, oh, you got a payoff. And he's like, shit.
Yeah.
We got a payoff and I didn't even get any of the money because my wife left me.
Then we get the young, the investigator confronting Brian about his late night pizzeria meeting in Yonkers.
Yeah, Dake.
Then Bobby
Chuck
meets with
asked
Boyd.
Blackjack to make him fucking governor.
Yeah, it's like he's proposing to him. He's like, I'm not going to ask you. You have to ask me. And he's like, will you make me governor?
Yeah.
And then we see Bobby meeting with Lawrence Boyd, and he almost gives him the speech from Taken, saying, they're on their way, and they're going to take you now.
Yeah.
And he gives him his watch and is like, hey, tell my wife. He's like, yeah, I know. and you're getting arrested because it was better for me than for you running.
Bobby crashes the country club where Chuck Sr. hangs out.
Yes.
And
Trying to catch Bobby, or trying to catch Chuck Jr., and Chuck Sr. is like, oh, how gauche, you don't have a jacket. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm a billionaire. I'm one of the new billionaires. I don't wear this
Right.
shit. I don't care what, I'm blanking on his fucking name. Fuck, I'm mad at myself right now. God damn it.
Well, while Ben Googles that, I just like to say that I'm pretty sure all three of us predicted Chuck Sr. was going to die by the end of the show. Apparently, so did Bobby. Because he told him about how
Beau Brummel, that's it.
okay.
Beau Brummel is the reason we all wear suits the way we do.
Okay. Well, thanks for that.
He's the reason. He was the like, if you imagine like how men's fashion looked in the 1700s, where everybody's wearing like fancy shit and colors, and then it all became the suit. That is because of Beau Brummel.
Well, thank you, Beau Brummel.
Beau Brummel, actually not a piece of shit. It was just he was so fashionable and like in vogue. Everyone's like, we must only dress like Beau Brummel. And they were all the pieces of shit.
Well, thank you, Beau Brummel, for not
I
being a
listened
piece
to
of
a
shit.
whole podcast about
This
Beau
has
Brummel.
been Ben, your internet historian.
Yeah.
So then I believe Chuck goes to meet with I think this is the same dominatrix that we saw in the season 1 flashback. Apparently he's using her as a source now.
Yes.
That was a cool
She's
scene.
like, hey, I heard some shit in a session. No one can ever know about this, but you also have to know about this because a guy confessed while I was, like, consensually torturing him. And then she steps on his hand, and
epic.
he almost jizzes himself in this coffee shop.
That was a great scene. Then we get some more
Yeah,
context
he had
about
some time.
ice juice.
Yeah, the
Yes.
prime energy stake was to fuck with Chuck Sr., we find out. We see some guy who's clearly been poisoned.
Yeah. This is the second puking
Again.
blood scene that we've seen in this this show that
For a show with no murders, like, lots of puke and blood.
oh, I'm pretty
Lots
sure
of
there's
poison.
some murders, but but we just
Well,
missed
but, like,
them.
nobody gets shot or anything.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet.
It's all very polite.
Very polite.
How I prefer it.
I do like the scene
Brian.
where the Chuck Sr. is making a killing on the stocks, and his broker there gives him a high five, and Chuck Sr. just leaves him hanging.
Yep. And then Chuck is just like, you don't sell, you suck it. But yeah, so Ice Juice, they can't move even though they know Bobby did it because Chuck Jr. was also in on it because Chuck Sr. was like, this is totally cool. And then they're like, wait a minute, you used us as bait. And Chuck Jr. is just like, maybe. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a scam.
Yep.
No, he's actually just like, yeah, I fucking used you. This is billions.
Yeah. And
Did you
then
think you were on Friends? Frasier?
Yeah, this isn't Friends. This is billions.
then let's see. The next note that I took is at the ending when Boyd returns the favor and lets Bobby know that he's about to get arrested. Offers to hold his
Yes.
watch for him.
And then Lara is like, hey, the kids and I aren't running. You can run. We're not.
Yeah.
And we also, a little bit ago, had the bit where Wendy came back to work for Axe and is like, hey, I said we never meet. But Axe told his wife, no, I said we never meet. Because Lara is also in the Chuck Jr. camp of, like, these people are too good of friends and they can't just be friends. there has to be more going on here. And so everyone's like, but I thought that you said you can't talk to each other. But I thought that you said you can't talk to each other. That must mean you're actually sleeping with each other. It's like, no, we just agreed we can't talk to each other because our spouses are unhappy.
All right. Well, do we want to do one more?
All right, let's go on to round 3.
We have to do one, if not two more.
All right, we got to do one more, and then I got.
I know we've been at this for an hour and a half our time.
Yeah.
But reminder that in almost an hour of this is dead air.
Oh, for sure. All right, let's do the next one.
Okay, cool. I'm guessing I might have 15 points so far, but whatever. All right, back to the viewing room.
Watching somebody get fired sucked.
Yeah, you okay over there?
I am, but that's because I'm 6 shots deep.
Okay. Season 3.
Season 3.
Man.
Finally, Clancy
I
Brown.
wanted to watch this whole season.
Axe's divorce starts very early in this season.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seems to be the...
He also uses ice to deport his nanny. Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, did I watch the...
Fuck this guy.
Did I watch the right one?
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
That was at the very beginning. Yeah, where they were talking about the poison.
And then there's the wrong person in the system, and she gets deported.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Then we
Clancy
see...
Brown, he's the federal attorney general.
He is the U.S. Attorney General.
Yes, that's federal. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he is
Yeah,
Chuck's boss.
We said the same thing, Ben.
Yeah. And, oh, man, I am mad we didn't get to watch all of this because he manages to chew more scenery than John fucking Malkovich.
Yeah.
And that is saying
so
something.
much scenery.
John fucking
There's
Malkovich.
the- Jeez, this season.
Yeah, we see Taylor do a massive glow up to go meet with the Sheik, and I'm guessing the Sheik was John Malkovich. Is that what it is? Because he's doing a terrible fucking accent here. Like, he's just
I mean, that is John Malkovich.
he's just like, fuck it,
yeah.
I'm John Malkovich. I don't have to put in effort.
Have you seen The Man in the Iron Mask? He did not even pretend to be French.
And
Let's see, Wendy's boyfriend was
Gets murdered?
was an astronaut CEO who died on his own rocket.
okay, I missed that part.
Yeah, he blows up, and Chuck Jr. and Chuck Sr. are like, so very sorry for your loss, in a way that's like, they blew up that rocket. So I'm going to say last time on, they blew up that rocket.
What?
I had to like pause to read the news article about what had happened.
Okay,
but
yeah, I must have missed that too. But
let's
Chuck
see.
gets is at a I guess like a what do you call it, victory party or whatever, where he gets announced as is he nominated for AG? Is that what it is, or something?
governor at this point.
Yeah, and Brian is there, and he's angrily eating a burrito at Chuck. Let's see.
We find out what brought Axe and Chuck together, and that's trying to save Wendy from an insider trading charge on fucking Prime Energy drink.
Well, ice juice.
Yeah, same diff.
Yeah.
And I'm not... gosh, I need confirmation for one of my predictions was that Wendy would lose her license. And we get the scene where Wendy's sitting before a board, and we've got Russian lawyer guy behind her, and she's just ignoring the fuck out of him and just confessing to everything. So, but we don't get to see the result of that inquiry. I'm like, like, come on.
Okay, Victor, now I'm really worried. Did we watch the same thing?
Did we watch the same thing? Because
Did you watch Billions Season 3 recap in 25 minutes?
You sure?
From Billions.
From Billions, yes. Shit.
Because I don't remember. You watched season 4, didn't you?
I sure did. Son of a bitch.
Okay, well, here's what we'll do: is we'll recap season 3 real quick.
Okay.
And then can you do a season 4? Or do you not feel confident with that?
I don't feel confident with shit right now, dude. You kidding me? I
Okay,
clicked the
that's
wrong
fine.
thing. So.
We're gonna.
All right,
Well,
you
we'll
guys
talk
recap season 3 for me, and next week we'll yeah. Damn it! How did I click the wrong
Oh,
thing?
jeez. Oh, man, that makes me real happy. Okay.
All right, so hey guys, what
Yes.
happened in season 3? Apparently, we got Clancy Brown in season 3 because we also got him.
We
in
We got
season
lots
4.
of Clancy Brown.
Lots of Clancy
So
Brown.
Clancy Brown is the U.S. Attorney General.
The federal.
And he's, like, trying to give... Yes. He's trying to give Chuck marching orders, and Chuck is like, but I've got my own machinations. He's like, I don't give a shit. I'm Washington. Like, lots of... Like, we only get a few scenes of him in this recap, but he's always reclining on something, which just gives him just a oomph of power. Like, I don't care about you, Chuck. I'm chillaxing. I'm Clancy fucking Brown. But we get lots of stuff going on with Brian and Dake, the investigator,
Yeah.
looking into Chuck, and they're like figuring stuff out, and they have apparently deposed Axe just at a time where they're able to turn everything around and convince people to suddenly not talk about Axe and blow that whole case wide open and just like kill it in front of the judge, which is just super embarrassing.
Yeah. 'Tis interesting how quick that turned around on Brian. So we find out what happened to the doctor on the slide.
Yes.
So the doctor gets the slide back, I'm guessing from Chuck, which was then
We get a whole fun scene where both Chuck and Axe are just like, okay, we need to pick somebody to take the fall for all this shit, but Wendy is like the only good person we know, and she'll not deal with this, so like we need to pick this before she gets back from getting us water. And then she comes back and says like, okay, so who's the patsy? Who are we blaming this on?
So good. And so it ended up they blamed the insider trading on Prime Energy drink on the doctor who had the poisoning evidence, thus freeing
Two birds,
Axe
one stone.
and saving Wendy. We see Brian get fired.
Oof. Yeah.
Yes.
That was intense. Fucking John Malkovich is hanging out with Axe in his home. We get
As like a
extended
Russian
cuts.
gangster.
Yeah. We see why Taylor fucked Axe Cap and left and did their own thing and took everyone because of Axe fucking over Mike Birbiglia.
Ah.
Yeah. He screws Mike Birbiglia, and she's like, no, only I screw Mike Birbiglia.
They. And, so we find out Taylor scalped Maffei. We see
Yes.
that happen. We see Taylor try and get Wendy, and Wendy's all like, you're a child, fuck off.
Yes.
And then we see Clancy Brown firing Chuck and making Brian the district attorney for Southern New York.
As everybody from the office is like, Kate is there, and everybody's just like, we're firing you, Chuck. And Chuck is like, yeah, smile now. And Clancy Brown's like, I'm not smiling. Here, now I'm smiling. I'm Clancy Brown. I'm like, you are Clancy Brown.
You are Clancy Brown. He does such a good job of being Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown.
love
No one
Clancy
can Clancy
Brown.
Brown like Clancy Brown. Well, hey, you guys watched The Right Thing. Was that it, or is there more? I don't know.
That was pretty much
That was it.
Yeah, the season ends with Chuck getting fired.
Bummer. Damn. But then also Brian got fired as well?
No, Brian got promoted.
Okay.
He is the new AG.
All right. Well, if we could real quick, let me just go over the pending points that I have. I definitely have some that are at 0.
Yeah.
But we get to see
Yeah, I got mine here too.
we get to see Dale end up in prison. Dale, I'm sorry, Chuck Sr. Chuck Sr.'s yet to end up in jail. Unconfirmed whether or not Wendy loses her license. Yet to see Bobby grow a beard or live in a slum. And don't know if Taylor and Dollar Bill bang. Not sure if Wendy and Taylor bang. So yeah, still have quite a few points in the air.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement that Chuck and Chuck Sr. had something to do with Wendy's boyfriend dying?
I'm gonna have to rewatch this.
Probably. I mean, I
Because
maybe,
I
did you have a wager on it?
one of my predictions was Chuck destroys Craig, and that was the boyfriend. And
Well, that
they're
would
both
count as
just like,
being destroyed.
oh yes,
I don't think.
sorry about
Chuck-
your loss.
I don't think Chuck did that. Or Chuck Jr. did that. I would believe Chuck Sr. did that.
Well,
That
I just
seems
wrote
a-
Chuck, so I'm gonna count that one.
We will revisit that point, good sir.
Okay, so I got some stuff we can talk about from my points here. My episode 1 predictions: we never see sweaty hands again. We never see sweaty hands. My evening.
Who's sweaty
who's
hands?
Exactly.
What the?
Daddy Rhodes dies over the course of the show. Does not happen. My primetime prediction: Axelrod will go to jail or prison at some point.
you
Confirmed.
Nailed it. Yep.
So that's 4 points from that one for me.
Wait. Do we actually see Axe in jail?
I think he's
We
talking
did,
to
yes.
Chuck in jail. At
Okay.
The
Oh,
end of the
okay. Was
season
that in
two.
the season 3 that I missed?
No, it was the end of season 2.
He wasn't in like
That's
a
right.
jumpsuit,
He
but
he does
was
get
in
arrested.
jail.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Wendy actually works with the underprivileged at some point.
No.
No.
Not yet.
She goes to do it in the season finale. That's what she doesn't sign up to go do with Axe. She's going to go do the thing with the underprivileged.
It is undisclosed what
And then she
said she's
works for
gonna do.
Krakow.
No. And this is like at the very end. This is like the last like 5 minutes
Of season 1?
Oh, of the show
of
period?
the show. Period. Yeah.
No, she said she
That's
was
like what
she
she
goes to
goes
work
off
for
into the
telehealth.
sunset to do. Yes.
To telehealth, not underprivileged. You still have to sign up. It's not for the poors.
We'll revisit that episode. We'll
revisit.
screen cap it.
Taylor will betray Axe to Chuck.
She betrays Axe, not to Chuck.
Not to Chuck. Chuck and Wendy reconcile before the season 3 finale, season 4.
I'm not. I know they reconcile, sort of.
They reconcile. So the season 3, season 4 is a bonus point. I don't think I get the bonus point, but I think I
They do
get
reconcile.
So that's my +3 there. I'll leave the other 2 open. Let's see here. Notes.
The problem is I did a bunch of other stuff in the middle of all of my notes.
I'm flipping through Battlestar Galactica notes.
I've got Battlestar. I've got Tombstone.
Gosh.
I've got.
Okay, so my daytime, we haven't heard the last of Jack Foley. Correct. We never see Jack Foley. We never see Jack Foley alive.
That's not the same.
We saw.
Am
Jack
I being
Foley.
a Betty bitch? Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. My prime time, Wendy and Axe fuck.
Man,
think so.
I don't think that's happened yet. Maybe.
I mean, they were nude at a pool together, and then they were getting really flirty on a balcony.
I don't think they fucked then, but they might fuck.
Well, there is a
They
very
might have fucked.
extensive subreddit for Billions that talks about this stuff. So we can look it up there because I did search the Billions subreddit for Wendy and Taylor. Yeah,
okay.
got nothing.
My season 3, episode 5. We never see the Silicon Valley Mike Birbiglia guy again. That's true. There was a time jump we missed.
No.
I don't think that happened.
Only flashbacks, never flash forwards.
And then there is a time jump after season 4, episode 5, which was the episode that we watched. We don't know about that yet.
Yeah.
Because if there's one in 5, 6, or 7.
Now, before I forget, I'm going to...
In 7, there's flashbacks.
Now, before I forget, I'm going to make a motion that going forward, we're only allowed one we never see X person again type prediction per season. Do I have a second?
Why do you hate Xhafer?
Because it's a cheesy way to fucking do it.
He doesn't hate me. He hates me winning.
I hate that too.
I'll take that as a yes. Okay, so we're limited to one per season now.
All right, but yeah.
Actually, no,
so
do whatever you want. It's
for
fine.
my predictions we've seen so far, I do have Axe gets away with it the first time. It doesn't seem like anything ever happens to Axe's house,
Oh, yeah.
and Chuck Senior never dies.
God damn, Chuck Senior.
I should have voted that Chuck Senior was immortal.
Okay. Well, spoiler alert, at the end of the next season recap, forgot Chuck does get arrested. Chuck Senior does get arrested, so I will
good.
take my points there. Thank you.
I do get Wendy and Chuck divorce and then reconcile. And I do get Brian and Kate push Chuck out, and he gets back in. Because at the end of season 7, he is USDA for the Southern District of New York again.
Is that grade A beef?
Yeah, he is.
All right, guys. Well, we got to wrap this up because I got.
And
Go
then
ahead.
I do get, because he blows up, apparently, Chuck destroys Craig. And, and Chuck runs and loses for governor.
I don't think he gets to run. I think he gets taken out before the election.
We'll have to check the subreddit for that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do some digging and some clarifications. All right, well, that's the first half of our recap. We've been at this for over 2 hours.
Yeah.
I've got no idea how long this episode is.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's dark outside, and I really got to take my dog for a walk. She is going bonkers over here. So
Yeah, I got to go take care of that spider. So
take pictures, dude. I want to know what happens with the spider fucking chronicles.
It's
Spider
exciting.
Chronicles of LTO. So, with that being said, thank you to Ripe. Hey, thanks for letting us use Goon Squad. We appreciate the hell out of it. Check out Ripe on tour because they are always on tour. And if they're not on tour,
And check out their
they're
new album.
releasing bangers. That's what they do. They're Ripe.
And please leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. I see what our weekly listens are, and I know how many reviews we've got. So most of you haven't given us a review.
There's at least 2 of you out
I'm
there
looking
actually
at you,
listening.
Aaron. I'm just kidding. But thank you. And if you don't like this show, hey, a 4-star is still better than nothing. But if it's going to be less than that, keep that shit to yourself.
and we'll see you next time
On Last Time On.
There we go.
all the good stuff in the show.